I like him as a person, and I like him
I think someone's crying. Let's see, another oh, okay, it's not on my end. 32%, guys. It's not gonna be a long stream. My battery's low, unfortunately. I didn't charge all the way. Okay, it's fine, Jens. Do what you can. Hey, what's up? Say, the edgy flamingo. I feel like I've seen your profile picture before, but you even want to know what you're gonna say. Let me get ready for it. Thanks, Jens, for liking. Do you wish? If I was, do you want me to get a signature by Kyle Rittenhouse? Like my hat? It's a bit of a flamboyant hat. I read the title wrong. Yeah, you did. Well, we did catch a police officer smoking. You know what got me 8,000 views on TikTok? Maybe I need to get more people to share it. I wonder what's gonna happen to that police officer once it goes viral. Yikes. I don't want to be that guy. He was on break. Yeah, I'm sorry. Police officers have a duty to be serving the public. You can't be doing what that is. Well, it'll be too bad what happens to him. Oh, just joking. This flows smell good. So, I love it. Sorry. I'm a broke content creator and I need to start making some money. So, beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Hey, Michael, do you want a little rose? Where did you find that hat? Got it at a park. Sure he will. Sure he will. That's what he thinks. That's what he thinks. Thank you, Michael, for giving him the brief faith that he needs to lose his job. We appreciate that. So. Bonjour, amigo. What's popping off? A Mexican party? Yeah, you can say that. A gay Mexican party. Okay. Well, I'm sure Kyle Rittenhouse feels that same way after not applying to any schools, so he's gonna be in trouble too. Oh, he was. So, I love giving controversial opinions. Here's another controversial opinion. Ready for it? Abdallah was the best Mario Kart player ever. You like that one? Oh, you do. Bumping into walls is a legit strategy. Oh, he did? Well, he should have used the blue shell more effectively. He should have used the blue shell more effectively. Okay, at least you can have a joke. You want to know something really funny, Michael? Did I ever tell you the story about Rinaldi when he was trying to explain his intelligence? You're gonna love this one. You're gonna love this one. Ready for it? Rinaldi's like, I'm an atheist, Nick. That means I only think in mathematical properties and scientific equations. And so you know what I said to Rinaldi? Hey Rinaldi, you remember we played Mario Party 2 and you failed to count all the bombs correctly? Was that your mathematical equation at work? I remember when I was counting on screen, I was like, how did you get that wrong? And I kind of just stood back and laughed. It's like, okay, Rinaldi, good job. He's like, Nick, I'm really good at counting. Well, apparently you're not, so you need to go back to the classroom. And That's nice for him. That's nice, Michael. Thank you. Hey, Michael. Do these glasses make me look like Dr. Robotnik? Oh, we all know that. Next, you're gonna defend George Zimmerman over that one kid with the hoodie and the, what's it called? The M&Ms? No, I don't. What do I look like to you? What do I look like? A gay cowboy? If you take off the hat? Okay, 1 second. I would need to lose my, Better? Yeah, I'm Dr. Eggman. Am I Dr. Eggman now? You know what someone said? If I shaved my head and I kept these glasses and I put tattoos on my face, I look like Teddy Swims. It's alive?
I think so. I think they close at 9.
You know what? I heard there was a No Kings March. So believe it or not, because there's a No Kings March, they were protesting him. Oh my God, they're gonna cancel his channel, dude. There's a No Kings March. Did you hear about that? Yesterday there was a No Kings March. So they were protesting him yesterday. Oh, well, he's in trouble now. There was a No Kings March. Oh. I'm waiting for Michael to say what it is. You want to talk about the No Kings March? You don't need to know. I love how you're saying it like you're embarrassed for our country, for the States. Yo, we get it, honey. We get it. Our country's in our flop era. I need to put my hat back on. Give me a moment. Yeah, okay, that's nice. Money for blowing out of his self. He has sausage fingers. 1 second, guys. I need to put my freaking hat back on. God. Well, I guess it's either that or it's chicken dog shit. That's what it is. It's chicken dog shit, right? Did you enjoy some chicken dog shit? I heard there was some chicken dog shit. You like chicken dog shit? I don't really like chicken dog shit. I can't stomach it. Chicken dog shit. Chicken dog shit. Aw, the dogs are adorable. I love your dogs.
Thank you.
Go. Not really. Not really. Oh, look, I'm hanging out from... No. Honestly, like, if you go from 0 to 5K, that's a nothing burger. If you gained, like, 20K, 50K, 100K subs, that'd be a something. But to only gain 5K, that's weak sauce. He's gonna need to go longer. I don't like the riots. Fortunately, I need to start taping them if I want to make money off them. To pay bills. That's where I'm at right now. Not really. If you check my channel views to his, I beat him. Yeah, he had 1 month where he did, what, 290,000? That's not gonna help his career. That's a kick in the bucket, man. If you want to be a YouTuber, you have to get millions of views. I still beat him, and my algorithm is against me. What does that tell you? YouTube doesn't want him, man. There you go. Zenith can't even find him on Social Blade. So there you go. I mean, look at his his channel stats. I don't even think he did 1 million views. What is that, like 500,000? So he's failing horribly. That's not really success. Dude, I have 12.5 million views. You can check in the channel thing. Hey, Calca boy. I'm just smelling this rose. Hold on one second. Oh my god, really? Yes, you do! I think that's true. God, my voice still hurts like hell. Sadly, that's the case. That's why I ended up doing that thing with the cop. That's what they reward. YouTube doesn't reward genuine behavior. It's broken. It's broken. And unfortunately, what do I say? You're rewarded to being a jerk. Oh, you know what the worst part is? I gave a homeless man food, and then you know what someone said? Charity is bad on camera. And I'm just like, so let me get this straight. So if I'm nasty, it's bad, and if I'm nice, it's bad. So there's no winning. That's bull. Thank you, Calca boy. I'm not gonna be able to stream while I'm at 23%, so yeah, it's what it is. But I'll try to stay on as long as I can. Dallas Jones. That's cool. I wish I could do a review on the Switch 2. I can't because my brother took the console. So I have to wait until I have a benefactor to get me one. Or I have to work like a dog. So it's either one of the two. He beat Carl. I don't feel like he really beat Carl. That's not what I would call it. Yeah, I don't really call it he beat Carl. I just felt like he played a technicality game. He didn't beat Carl. He just beat him at linguistics. So beating someone at linguistics is basically saying, well, I caught you in a lie because that's what you said, even though you didn't do what you said. And then you're just like, so you're just a tongue twister. And it's like, you know, when you talk about it, here's what it comes down to, right? Here's why Billy Mitchell supposedly beat Carl on a technicality, right? So does everybody know the story? So this is what I mean, actually like Carl Jobs, I'm sorry. I mean, my problem with Carl Jobs, it says Billy Mitchell won the defamation. Right, so here's how it worked, right? Does everybody need some F411? You listen, like, I feel like he's definitely taking a hit, but I don't hate him. So, I even think Gerard Khalil, as much as he took a hit, he can redeem himself. So let's talk about that. Yeah, go for it. So basically, if we know in 2020, right, there was a content creator by the name of Apollo Legend. And Apollo Legend, unfortunately, had some mental health struggles, right? So those mental health struggles compiled from Billy Mitchell. Now, is there technically circumstantial evidence? Sort of. Unfortunately, there's a problem. It's not conclusive. So because of that, that's what hurt Carl Jobs' case against Billy Mitchell. Carl Jobs made an inference, made kind of a, I'm trying to think of the best word to say. He made a projection that Billy Mitchell's behavior hurt Paul Legend, which is technically true, but unfortunately technically not what people would say. So that's the problem. And the retraction for saying Billy Mitchell basically killed, yeah, that's basically what happened. So, unfortunately, the problem is, unless you're gonna nail someone to a cross, that's a really tough thing to play. And it's like, here's the thing. Would I disagree with Carl Jobs? Technically speaking, no. But here's the problem. He fought in Australia court. And if he probably fought anywhere else, maybe he could have won. People try to allege that because Carl Jobs had home team advantage. I don't think that's the case. I think America hates Billy Mitchell. There are places that will not put up with him. And to be honest, it's like if you had Trump go to the blue states. It's like, imagine Trump got tried in New York or California. You think they're gonna like him there? No. So the same would probably go with Billy. If he went into a court that didn't like him, they get a swing. So here's the thing: when you're talking about these kind of issues, it's almost less about the technicalities and more so how people like you, right? People don't realize how much people play into the politics game of popularity. And unfortunately, while Carl Jobs is technically popular, what Carl Jobs didn't have was aspects of actual, like, concrete facts. It was all circumstantial. And that's what hurt Carl Jobs. And if he had something that was more circumstantial, less circumstantial, more so like physical facts, of physicality, he probably would have won. Unfortunately, that's what hurt him. That's what I believe. So, what's Sensor saying? Thank you, Tessa. I think my problem with the lawsuit, okay, so I have to confess, here's my big problem with the lawsuit, and I do have a problem with it. I did not like Earsat's Cat's coverage. So I actually read some of his vlogs. They were very bloated. And I let him know, I was like, dude, these are some bloated ass vlogs. They're terrible. And he's like telling me how he needs to get all the details. Like, could you have summarized it a bit better? Like, a chimpanzee could have wrote better than Earsat's Cats. I could have wrote better. It was just like, what was the point of this? It's like, I understand you're trying to get these details. At this point, I'd rather you sneak in a camera, which was illegal if you did, but I'd almost rather you sneak in a camera, record it, and then just play it back for your own benefit. Because, like, I'm like, Earsat's Cats, you suck. It's like, you're terrible, dude. You suck. So, yeah, I'm not a big Earsat's Cats fan. Like, that kind of went down the drain. It's actually spelled E-R-Sats, Cats. And cats with a Z, air, E-R, Sats. This is S-A-T-Z. I don't talk to him anymore. We're no longer friends. We had a falling out. It had to do with Speedrun. Yeah, Speedrun made a nasty decision. And unfortunately, because of their decision, it hurt my ability to speedrun games on their site. People would tell me, well, you can still speedrun, you just can't submit. Bull. It's like, how am I supposed to go about a draconian authoritative site and I can't even post anything? Because someone's just like, I don't like you, you're a bully, and they throw you against a wall. You can't do anything. So the speedrun accusations were, so I can tell you right now. So it started off as stalking, harassment, and cyberbullying. And it was just like, basically all you know is my opponent was upset they lost, and they made a total flabbergastery, like, filibuster. And it was just like, it was lies. So I disproved their lies. I was like, here you go. Public information is not doxing, first off. If someone posts something online, and they don't want them to know, then don't make it public. And I made it very clear. I was like, I don't know where they live. I don't know their travel plans. But if they come up in my news feed with tournaments, you're basically dangling meat in front of a tiger. And you basically are telling me, here you are. And if you're going to tell me, well, she didn't want you to know where you were, well, then she needed to be upfront about that. So that was my big problem. It's like, look, honey, I'm friends with the Smash Brothers community. I'm friends with this community. I'm friends with the speedrun community. So if you're going to come around and gaslight me, be like, don't watch me, it's like, well, then don't be in public. Should I be careful about what I do? Or are you going to start looking at me in public? So then the second time, oh, it was even more rich. She alleged transphobia. And I was like, honey, I didn't do or say anything that was transphobic. You said that, so what you said was transphobic. Because you don't want a white, gay, cisgendered male to protect you. Because you just want to slander anybody that makes you look good. That's disgusting, girl. That's disgusting. No one is going to take you seriously, honey. No one wants to defend you. She doesn't even have 10K subs. She's a nobody. She's a loser. It's like, I'm sorry, like, you want to be famous? You gotta do things to be famous. you need to lose your voice. You need to actually have some like scars on your belt before you're gonna actually be famous. And if you're actually gonna do the work for it, then actually try. But don't make someone who's bigger than you look bad just because you're a miserable little. So no, that's a no and a no. So you kind of have to hate the world when you're trying to do something really cool and someone hates that you beat them. It's like, I'm not against you, right? It's like, let me make this clear. The challenge isn't a threat. The challenge is an opportunity. So if the challenge is a threat, you're a sore loser. And like, if I beat someone in a match, do you think that that person coming to me saying, oh, Nick, you beat me in a match, you're a racist because I'm a this person? No, you're a sore loser. And you need to either get better or suck it up. If I lost, right, let's play this game. How about I lose a competition and I go up to you, Zenith. I'm like, Zenith, you beat me, you're homophobic. You would look at me and be like, you're stupid. For the person didn't get the spirit of it. They didn't. And then they made it toxic. And then they pushed it back at me like, well, you made it toxic. No, I didn't. I'm not even gonna say it. No. Because this person just wanted Kobe beef. That's all they wanted. And it was like, basically when I beat them, they basically like, oh, they made speedrunning not fun. You know what? Sometimes speedrunning isn't fun. Sometimes you have to go through that part of the day you hate. But you know what? You either play and defend your records or you lose. Records are meant to be broken. So if they're not, you're a sore loser. You need to shut up. You either beat your record or shut up. That's it. So no, it was gross. It was like, I'm at 9%. So let's see how much longer I stream. Apologies, I should have technically. Yeah, they didn't understand the spirit of competition. And basically what they resulted to was, well, my friends will defend me because the site is my friends. And once you do that, it's like, so now your site is corrupt. You can basically have anybody say what you want for you and lie and bolt them in the face. It's like, there's no winning against you. It's like you rigged the competition for your benefit. It's gross. Imagine if you were in a test, right? You study really hard, and your teacher just like spits you in the face and says, no matter what you do, you're gonna fail. How would you feel? That'd make you feel pissed. You're like, you know what? I might not get an A, but I'm at least gonna pass against you. You know? That's what I'm saying. It's like, look, you don't have to be the best at everything in life, but if you're gonna be good at something or be number one, at least try to not be a little. There you go. And I want to make it very clear, I only wanted the best for my competition. But since they can't handle using the challenge as an opportunity, they lose. That's what happened to her. She lost because she didn't see the opportunity and just wanted to sit on her records like a freaking monarch. I'm sorry, speedrun records are not about monarchies. They're about accepting that you have to challenge. Yeah, we're still friends. He actually wanted me to come street pass him, and I told him maybe someday. So maybe I'll see him in San Diego or something, I don't know. So we're still friends. I'm in a bit of a pickle, but I'll get through the bind. Oh, I'm at 5%. Okay, I'm gonna have to end the stream because I don't have much charge left, guys. I don't want to end the stream right now. I'm gonna have to. Guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye.